Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's Carlos369 Pro back again with another video, guys. Today we're gonna be talking about what I purchased for as a collection, and we're gonna be talking about a little bit about the news about Chaos Rising and stuff like that, guys. Chaos Rising comes next week, not next week, next month, and so we're anticipating this. I don't know if you guys are. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down, guys. What is your state in this hobby? Are you burnt out? Are you cooked? Are you just selling off everything? Are you like what? Are you still going strong, buying everything, or what's going on, guys? Because you know, just I'm at a point where I'm like, what else I gotta do? Because I'm just collecting Phantasmal Flames. I just want the master set first. I think these new sets haven't caught my attention at that moment, but I do anticipate all these other sets. I think I'm waiting. I think mostly my anticipation is for the 30th anniversary because we could get re artwork done for certain cards, such as you know the what's it called, like the older era cards, and I would be very awesome glad to have that. So let's talk about the collection we picked up. We picked up a lot of Japanese cards, so as you can see here, we picked up a lot of Japanese singles. I listed this on the TCG Player Store, but this is so many cool different cards from Black Bolt, White Flare. We even got a shiny Terapagos. Super cool. Metatite, Zerora. Then we got more cards like Fampy. So I just top loaded all these. They're all Japanese. I'm just like, you know what? I'm just in this whatever business, I guess you could say. Reselling operation. I don't know. I'm apparently not a very good one, but you know, it's all right. We're gonna keep going, even though I'm still not making Monet. I mean, I think I am. I think if I just had make. So I got these other cards. They're pretty cool. All Japanese from different sets. Even got Silent Tut in there. Even got these 151s, Shadow Fable, Misty's, Lapras. We even got, you know, certain cards like this, like these. I'm gonna make shorts on all these. Just got to grind, but we got so much stuff. Got Team Rocket's Crobat. Really nice card, actually. And we just sold these two today as of making this video. Team Rocket's Doug Trio. And I think this is Lake Tan from Stellar Crown and Destin. This is Mega Dream? I think this is Mega Dream. So, cool, guys. So, this is the video of what I'm doing currently in this hobby. We do have also Dragon Ball slabs. I think this is the reason. I also did get returned, guys. So this individual returned the slab because apparently there was a scratch on here, which again I think I didn't see it, to be honest. Oh, it's right here. I didn't see it. As you can see, there's a scratch on the case, and there's some other scratch on the front or something, maybe here, right here. But he returned the product. Everything's fine. Nothing, no cracks. You know, and so it was a learning lesson because, I just put one picture of the front like this, one picture of the back like this, and I just listed it, and it's a learning lesson. I accepted the refund. I accepted the return. He brought it back safe and sound. It was a late learning lesson, like I said, because it helps me to put more pictures of the condition of the cards, because I do put pictures of singles, but I didn't do the slabs. So I guess that was a little bit on my part for not being proactive and putting more effort into the listings, and so that got a return as well. Another thing that you will encounter if you do decide to resell trading cards, or do this side hustle, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Um, if you do sell on TCG Player with envelopes or anything, there may be times where the package gets lost, gets damaged, or whatever the case may be. Maybe the buyer even steals it. I don't know. I haven't had that happen, but this time, out of all the sales and all the time selling on TCG Player, I've had my first ever return due to a situation out of my hands, and it was a damaged card. And unfortunately, this Lily Pup got damaged. As you can see, it's bent. It's even got a burn mark on here. The package that the individual got had like a burn hole through it, and it was pretty crushed. So now the card is bent, and it has a burn mark. And so this card, I listed it for $20, I think $22 or something, and I returned the money. Does that suck? Yeah. I can't really do much with this card no more. It's damaged. I mean, maybe you could, but at the end of the day, this is a ultra modern card, and it's a pretty expensive card too. So I could have another learning lesson if I really want to actually apply and do is put non-machinable or better I guess non-machinable for anything above $20 or something. I usually ship out cards above $20 or less than a certain threshold in plain white envelope, but fortunately this one had that happen. So back to like what I was saying, is this profitable? Is this worth it? Is this good? I guess I say so, I guess. Right now this year is going pretty strong right now. We're still down on the year, but I will say that I do have a lot of inventory, such as these Dragon Ball slabs. They're not really too moving, but it's okay because some of these are older cards, and they could go up in value one day. Who knows? It could all still go to. There might not be in values, but like I said, guys, this is just a nice, cool hobby, a nice, fun, I guess, thing to do. I guess if you really want to resell and make money, I would say just don't overextend yourself, because it might not work out. I'm not saying that everybody's gonna have the same opportunity and they're gonna have same success, same results. I'm not even guaranteeing myself that this is gonna work out. All I'm saying is that just don't overdo it, and you learn from other people who've done this and learn what they do, such as maximizing the margin, buying collections, knowing the conditions, looking up values. Learning those tips and tricks will help you in the long run, and make sure that you have a profitable profitable business day one, rather than navigating the whole landscape of selling Pokemon cards online or in person or whatever, and messing up and losing money, because it costs money. This isn't, the learning and doing all of that isn't free. So like I said, if you really want to do that, that's up to somebody, whoever wants to do that. For me, I think it's awesome. I think I've learned a lot. Buying and selling helped me build my collection, doing it that way. I helped others, like my boys, get some cool cards and traded some cards and all this sorts of stuff. But like I said, pretty awesome stuff. Like I said, I have more cards. I like this one. This is my favorite card. This one's a pretty cool card. It's Cragno. I don't know why. I just like the ice, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the a cool little update video, a little cool video to show you guys what's going on. Like I said, I've only done this sort of thing, like reselling singles, some sealed product, slabs, stuff like that. I haven't got to anything, crazy like distribution, clearing out Walmart's, botting, all that sort of stuff. I haven't got to that point. I don't really intend on getting to the point of botting or reselling like that. Maybe if I can get a distributor, I could do that one day. Supposedly it's available. It's possible to get a distribution. I'm not sure how that works. I don't know if I'm able to do that. I don't know. Supposedly you have to buy everything they give you. I don't think I can move that kind of stuff, but this is pretty cool in of itself. And yeah, is it for everybody? No. Does it work? Yes, it works because it's really actually when you know your math, your margin, your profitability, all the different things that go into reselling the TCG cards, buying and selling, you can make a little bit of money off of it. Not saying you can quit your job and do this full time, because there's levels to it, and yeah, don't go overboard with this if you're starting out. This isn't a get rich quick scheme. I think you can get pretty burnt bad if you don't know what you're doing, because of the market cycles, like the hype release, initial release, pre-release, playable cards, gradable cards. You got to learn. If you know all those things, you can utilize those things to your advantage. But this is a very volatile market. One day this card could be $5, and then the next day it could be $3. Next week or year or so, it could be $20 somehow. Same goes with the graded cards. Just higher values, higher fluctuations. If you want to go with sealed, that's basically investing at that point. If you don't know the market cycles, you can get cooked pretty badly. But sealed tends to retain its value and go up over the long term. I'm talking about 5 to 10 years. But then again, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What is your guys' outlook as of today and moving forward with the TCG? Are you moving into other TCGs such as One Piece, Yu-Gi-Oh? And Yu-Gi-Oh has these cards now that they're basically full arts. They've done a full art on their cards now. They shifted from that kind of stuff from their old printing their formats into moving into full arts and serialized cards, because that's really good for the business. That's really good as a business perspective on their end, because they want to make more money. They see the hype. They know how booming Pokemon is, or how it was booming and still is booming after so long, and Yu-Gi-Oh has been stagnating, has been dead basically, because of the printing and the rarities and stuff like that. So that's that they're learning, and they're trying to apply it to their TCG to boost sales and be a successful company. Will I ever get that kind of stuff? Maybe. I don't know. But like I said, I guess the reselling is just reselling at the end of the day. But I will say that I want to be the best that I can in what I'm doing, and provide you guys and everyone who does purchase a card with authentic product quality, as described, and at a fair price, or the market price or whatever it's going for. And so yeah, so appreciate you guys for tuning in to this video. If you made it this far, like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments whatever you guys are thinking, whatever you guys react, comments, concerns, anything, okay? And yeah, so appreciate you guys, and peace out till next time.